Alright, hey everybody, it's Leanne. It's January the 4th. I'm exploring this creek called Wilkie Creek, and I've actually made a bunch of videos just beyond, like down this way, the other side of a road, and a place called Edward's Gardens, showing some evidence of meltology. I made some videos from behind me that I haven't published. I made them last spring. I have over an hour of footage, and it's just taking me time to dwindle it down and edit it down to be a reasonable length. Anyway, I'm exploring along this stretch for the first time. I'm actually behind a bunch of houses up here, which is considered one of the wealthiest streets in Toronto, perhaps Canada. It's called the Bridle Path. You can just see the tops of some of these mansions, like so many millions and millions of dollars. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, I think that there's some caged brick up here, but I was just walking along the bank here, and I saw, come across this old building material, okay, coming right out of the bank, like we are all finding so frequently. Check this out. Okay, there's a bunch of brick in this one. All right, brick and mortar still attached, and you can see some of the transitioning brick right there into this concrete looking material, which I believe it changes into from intense heat, electrical current, who knows. Look at that. Right there, isn't that amazing? Hippers, I love that. So I just wanted to show you this. I don't know if I haven't looked in here yet. You can see, it's all pebbleized out here, but farther down we've got some brick lines, and that looks fairly bricky right there, but it's tough to actually see for sure. But these bricks right here have a lot to say, I think, for us in this subject. So anyway, yeah, more ruins, old building material popping right out of the ravine edges. There's more up there. Okay, it just goes on, and I've seen a bunch of other transition chunks along here. I haven't made a video of them because they're so numerous, but let's keep going. It's fun, huh? All right, this is awesome. So I think I've mentioned in my other videos before, if you do any research on Toronto, in any geological book, they'll say that the city's mostly made up of clay, sand, and silt deposits from along the shores of Lake Ontario. Like, there's no bedrock, okay? Like, there's no limestone, there's no Precambrian rock, okay? None of that stuff. Anyway, here's another hunk of rubble coming right out of the bank here. And then check out this huge rock. Yeah, this is like something you'd see in Algonquin Park or up around our cottage, which is about 4 hours from here. Okay, what's this doing here? This does not belong to standard Ontario or Southern Ontario Toronto geology. This is all, I believe, melted building. And the Pebblecrete is showing itself beautifully up there. And this is just the result from some X Factor event. Who knows how many have taken place. Check out those lines. Okay, just beautiful. Moss covered, feasting on the C14. Beautiful. Really lovely. Okay? Yeah, it doesn't belong here. Well, we know differently. And just looking at the river here, you can see all sorts of building material. Chunks of brick. I don't know what that circle thing is out there. We'll try to go take a look. Right. Okay, I think this is the end of my trail here. It gets really steep, and it's super slick and slippery today with the rain, and the sand, the ground is such a fine sand. I just don't want to take a header. But a couple things I want to show you. Check out this mangled piece. I'm going to try to get down there and do a close-up. But before I do, check out this. Okay, here's another rock face, melted rock face coming right out of this sandy, silty ravine bank. Okay, this is in Algonquin Park. Okay, this is not Canadian Shield. I believe this is all melted building material. This doesn't belong here. Okay, check out the brick lines. In fact, I am going to try to scramble up there and get a closer look. Look at all that. Okay, nuts. Absolutely nuts. It's awesome, eh? And there's a big hunk right there. And I'm just behind the houses here. I don't want to be on anyone's security system. I'm thinking that maybe I'm up to no good. I'm just exploring. And in fact, I don't think I can even get down there because it is so slippery. I'll have to come back. But just if you can see this mangled, cooked out hunk of building material right there. Okay, this is not, according to the books, not natural here, not at all. And up there it looks like there's some interesting stuff going on. I don't think I'm going to be able to get there today. Alright, so just wanted to show you that. I do want to, I need to finish editing my material from this river, from the spring, because I did find some goodies that I'd like to share with you. Alright, take care everyone, we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye. Okay, I'm just a little bit closer to this huge hunk. I'm not quite gone yet. I story of my life, I think I'm done and then I'm not. Building material right here, right next to this huge piece of cooked out stone material. There is a brick underneath. I just saw right in there. And it looks like there's some orange right there. Still showing a little bit of brickiness. But this is truly nuts. It feels, it's really gritty and sandy, and look at all the layers. It's incredible. It's nuts. It's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, it's stone for sure. Look at this. And there's so much of this across the street just south of me at a place called Edwards Gardens. And again, I've made videos that I haven't published yet from last summer, last spring. And the gardens make it look like all these rocks are placed just to help, you know, present the flowers and the plants better. But no, I think that these melted, cooked out bricks and building materials are infused into the ground, and they've just planted and you know, all the plants around it sort of covering it up, making it look like it's human made intentional, but no, it's just leftover. There's some type of crate at the bottom there. Just nuts, eh? So awesome. All right, let's head back.